smile. You see, born to be alive, born to be alive. You see, born, you see, born to be alive, born to be alive. You see, born you see, born to be alive, born to be alive. You see, born to be alive.
Hello and good evening, my Friday Frolickers. How the devil are we all? I hope everybody is very, very well. And hope you've all had a lovely day. Well, let's have a little look who's in the chat. Of course, we've got, yes, exactly, a Frolic on a Friday. At 5. Ooh, go on then. Yeah, I've twisted your arm, haven't you, my friend? Hello, Billy, how you doing? And we have my drinking partner, yes, the one, the only, the rantastic, fantastic Dave McGuinness. How's you and your beloved? I hope you're both very, very well. And hope you've had a lovely day. Oops. And we also have, hello Peter M, how the devil are you? Hope you're very well. And hello Melanie, how are you, my dear friend? Hope you're very, very well. Evening ducks. Hope you're very well. I think last time I ever heard somebody say hello, me duck, I think they were family from Leicestershire, if I remember. I think the only reason why I remember that is because that's where they came from, and they owned a hotel in Blackpool. Were it Blackpool or were it Brid? I think it was Brid at the time. Probably was Brid. But how are you? Hope you're very, very well. Good evening, person impersonator. How the devil are you? Hope you're very, very well. And hello, my lovely daughter. Hope you've had a good day with your group and doing whatever you've been doing, and hope you've had a lovely day. And one of my fantastic moderators, how the devil are you, Mad Monk? Also, if you've not subscribed to the one and only rantastic, fantastic Dave McGuinness channel, please do, because he does a lot of fantastic stuff. Give me a quick minute. I've just noticed I'm not in the middle, but they do all sorts of fantastic stuff, politics wise, from a Scottish perspective. So you're into that sort of stuff, and you're into your independence. You fight for your independence, should I say? Go and subscribe. They do some fantastic, superb live streams. Yes, give a massive thumbs up to one of my all three of my moderators, Mad Monk and Jow, and there's also our good friend Alistair. You know, he'll be floating about somewhere. He'll be either keeping an eye on some live stream from a far-flung unknown tribe from Tahiti or something like that. Keeping the moderator sorted in there, you know, because that man never sleeps. And another one you should basically go and follow is the one, the only, the fantastic Power to the People, Graham Price. He does some excellent videos, especially when it comes to 5 reasons why so-and-so is a twat. His last one, I think it was when he did one with Nigel Farage, which I'm surprised it didn't last 24 hours, because I don't think there's enough hours in the day to explain the reasons why our Nigel Foghorn of ignorance is a complete and utter twat. How are you, my friend? Hope you're very, very well. And if you're not subscribed to his channel, please do. Please do. Oops. Also, another one is our fantastic, the only one who's keeping the whole of number 10 absolutely running tip-top shape is the real leader, Sir Larry the cat. He just basically just leases the place to the one, the only Max Starmer headroom, whatever his name is. How are you, my friend? So if you've not subscribed to Sir Larry's the Cat's channel, please do. Does some excellent stuff on there. And hello, Kevin Morse. Yes, grooving on those shapes. Yes, I can imagine. There'd have been a few in the chat doing a few boogie woogie woogie and all that. Hello, Frederick K. How the devil are you? Yeah, it probably will have been. I'll have had a lot more hair in them days, Graham. I don't know how, if I'd have boogied like that, I'd have probably let's just say I had 2 left feet, and my body was not made for dancing. Hello, Steve Benny. How the devil are you? Hope you're very, very well. And let's see if there's anybody. I think that's what we have for the moment. If I've missed any of you guys out, I do apologise. That's you've just come in right there. Hello, Lee Ridley. Hope you're well. Oh, thank you very much. Yes, I'm leaving my presents and I'm putting together. Well, all I can say is that we do his best. I've got one more for tonight at 6 o'clock. If you're interested, once this live stream is over, it's just something from PMQs, which I just thought was very, very interesting. But anyway, thanks for your support, my friend. Very much appreciated. And yes, I'm leaving my presents and I'm putting together a little mockumentary. Ooh, that looks very interesting. I'm sure I will have a look at that in a bit later on. But in my mid-20s, the crazy house in Liverpool Centre, never knew what that it's when I took to the dance floor. No, that I can well and truly imagine. I can well imagine. I can imagine Graham on the dance floor cutting the rug, as they used to say. Good God, that's an old saying, isn't it? But anyway, let's crack on. Let's crack on. As you all know, this is what we do on a Friday. We just have a little bit of a welcome break where we sit back and just relax, chill out, and watch some interesting clips and videos about where people basically take the piss and the rise out of clowns like Nigel Farage and of course it's got to be full of Donald Trump, because when isn't he out the news? He's never away, is he? Can't help himself. But when and other stuff that happens in the corridors of power, and we will just head off into what I want to see, because we will give me a quick sec. Right, this is a bit of a long one, but this is a bit of a classic, and this will just give us all a good you could say if I start coughing uncontrollably out of nowhere, that'll be because so I've had a bit of a dodgy cough over the last day or two, so So if it just catches me without any warning, I do apologise. It's not me trying to basically just blast your eardrums with my coughing uncontrollable. I think I've had a bit of a tickly cough. Much to the annoyance of my wife, who had to, when it came to going to bed, all still in the quiet of night, then she's coughing like I smoke 50 a day. And everybody in the other room thinking, yeah, we know what's happened in there. My poor dad's getting Dutch ovened again because somebody's farted. Yes. No, it's just me with a tickly cough. But anyway, enough of my woes and problems. But I've just heard my daughter giggling in the other room, so I think she's got to the point in delay where I've mentioned about the Dutch ovening. But anyway, well, let's crack on. Let's talk. Let's move on to a lovely story where let's just say that the story of the news that Royals deserve much more news coverage. And let's have a look at the interesting new names of the news reporters. This should be fun.
Welcome to Broken News. News outlet.
Hasselbank Jimmy. Yes. I think we know where they're going with that name. Hasselbank Jimmy.
Across the UK have been criticised for not providing enough coverage of the royal family. Fans of the monarchy say broadcast schedules, newspapers and websites are being unnecessarily filled with gossip about climate change and fluff pieces about Israel-Palestine. Our reporter has more.
Thank you. Yes, it's normally the reserve of conspiracy.
Gooch Winklepicker. Yes, that's age-old roving reporter Gooch Winklepicker. Done it just roll off the tongue.
Theorists, but Broken News agrees that there are serious questions over why the mainstream media is giving so little coverage to the royal family. Before going on air, I had a quick check. There were only 16 concurrent top stories on the BBC website, wall-to-wall coverage on Sky News, and a 24-hour cartoon documentary on GB News called King is Good, Nice White Man, Aren't Brown People Smelly? But it's clear that that amount of airtime is insufficient when you consider the importance of the monarchy. Broken News put these concerns to the BBC, which defended itself by crying, dribbling and pointing to its website, which currently only features the stories King Charles postpones public duties with a dedicated iPlayer feed, What is a King? An explainer by Ros Atkins, a detailed timeline of recent royal events going back to 1066 AD, Queen Camilla postpones public duties, a front page story, Princess Catherine postpones public duties with a live text feed, Prince William postpones public duties, a BBC exclusive, What is Pegging? An explainer by Ros Atkins, Prince Edward postpones public duties with live updates, Who is Prince Edward? An explainer by Ros Atkins, Prince Harry flies somewhere for a bit with a flight tracker and updates on Meghan's clothing, why she's a total bitch, Prince Andrew not given any public duties, another BBC exclusive, What does sweaty nonce mean? An explainer by Ros Atkins. But further investigations show that not a single article about the royal family appears on the BBC's sports, business or science pages. There are those, of course, who have said that media outlets such as Broken News should be far more concerned with the conflicts taking place in Russia and the Middle East. And yes,
sorry, Gooch, to interrupt. We are, though, just hearing that there is more reaction to whatever royal story it is that we're talking about. This is a live feed of Buckingham Palace. That's happening now, Gooch. What can you tell us?
All I will say is get ready for classic royalty commentating here by Gooch Winklepicker. This is absolutely top notch. All I will say is all them BBC royal commentators I've got nothing on Gooch Winkle Picker. Straight to the point, no messing.
Well, thank you. This is clearly a serious development, as we understand that the brother of the uncle, of the auntie, of the friend, of the mother, of the woman who once sat opposite Prince William at a restaurant in the statement saying that he thinks Meghan is a total bitch. So there is the palace where the king isn't at the moment. Buckingham Palace famously has lots of doors, remarkable really. In addition to the doors, there are of course windows.
Yes, Gooch, what can you tell us about the windows?
Windows are famously transparent, some of them big,
Obviously.
some of them small, some of them average sized. The king, famously known to be a big fan of windows, enjoys how transparent they are. Famously transparent, of course, windows. Not known whether King Charles prefers an open window or a closed window, or whether he likes windows to be ajar. King, of course, in his long life will have looked through many windows in all sorts of countries. Afghanistan.
Yes, exactly. All I'll say is, if one thing I've noticed, I'm slightly having slight problems with my audio on this. I've had it for a couple of weeks, so if it cuts out, it's my end that I'm having problems with. If I just pull the wire out and put it back in, and that'll be the problem sorted. But if it happens, keeps happening over and over again, I'll just stop it and then I'll just sort it out. Won't be a minute. So giving you fair warning, if it cuts out on you, it's not you, it's on my end. Ooh, that sounded a bit rude.
Belgium. Canada. Not known, however, whether the king has ever looked through a window in Papua New Guinea
Probably
or
not.
Tasmania.
Okay, he's got you in the palm of his hand,
Buckingham
hasn't he?
Palace, of course, built from stone, which is a measurement of weight, as well as being a material.
Yes.
King, of course, a very good weight, very royal weight. Big fingers. We'll bring you more as we get it, but for now, back to you.
Thank you. What a lovely story. We'll have more on that story and none of the day's other stories later. But for now, that's all from Broken News. You're up to date.
Absolutely. It's all her fault. Yes. As Nick Abbott would say, you know, whenever anything happens in the world, it's all Meghan Markle's fault. As he'll always say. He'll say, now see what you've done, Meghan Markle. Will you ever stop mingling in other people's affairs? Because you know what them papers are like. Yeah, I've noticed that I've got my audio thing. I think there's something wrong with it in my laptop side, and sometimes it will cut out on my end. But I've noticed on my desktop audio it doesn't, so it probably still goes through for you, no problems. But it will cut out for me. Anyway, what I do is just pull the old wire out and shove it back in, and all goes, and it's all different gravy. But anyway, yes. Yes. Yes, doing his John Revolting with big old medallion, boogieing away to Mr. Brightside and Lady Gaga in the 2000s were on sight to behold. I can imagine. I can imagine you'll have absolutely turned some heads, my friend. Without a doubt. Hello, Steve Bidding. How are you doing, my friend? Yes, you would have to be very rich to smoke 50 days. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong. Hello, Julie Brown. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're very, very well. Yes. But yes. Yes, only people like Farage and Clarkson can afford smoke 2 packets of fags a day now. It would cost around £220 a week. Jesus Christ. I remember when I was younger, when in stupidity of youth, where you think, yeah, it's cool. All the chicks, you know, dig the cool kid who's got a fag in his hand for whatever reason made me think that. I thought, yeah, I'll take up the art of smoking. And I remember for a week, for a week amount of fags, which would say about a pack a day, it would about either tops to 20 quid. But 200 now, Jesus Christ. It's probably not worth taking it up nowadays. Yeah, begging a rinsed laundry item. Yes. From the US election the other day, Gooch Winklepicker sounds like a Democrat senator, along with that Spamberger lad. Yes. Yeah, I was watching a little bit of Graham Hughes' live stream where they're going, and all them names are coming up. You just think, wow. either they've invented that name, or either the parents have just decided that. Well, or just like usually it's a case of the women take the husband's name. I'm just wondering, when it comes over in America, if you've got a boring name, you're not interested. If your surname's not windswept and interesting, they're not interested. So, so as soon as she met Mr. Spamberger, she was, that's the man for me. Yes, exactly, Melanie. Wow, a house with door and windows. Yes, exactly. Yes, a nice Spamberger burger. Yes. Yeah. Americans often have weird names such as Rip Torn, the actor, and Bieber Rebozo, a crook from the... Yes. Michael is Michael in Yorkshire twang. Yes. Michael, yeah. Like over here, you know. It's it's like over here. We had Captain Marvel, Michael Vaughan from 2005. Michael Vaughan. Yes, I know what you mean. Yes. But yes. Yes. Slice of Ovis, bread without taken out. Yes. No. To call it a haircut these days. It's more like a suggestion of a haircut. At least you've got hair. In my youth, my hair used to be pretty much down to my ankles. I were a proper right rocker with my Iron Maiden t-shirt, me jean jacket, me armless jean jacket, Iron Maiden t-shirt, drainpipe jeans, whiffing of patchouli oil. Oh, what a sight I was. Much to the embarrassment of my mum. So at least you've got hair. Nowadays, mine's not even an afterthought anymore. It's gone. Them days are long gone, but never mind. My God. he smoked 10 Embassy Regal. 1973. In them days, I were probably 2, 3. No, I'd have been tops 2-year-old. So, my God. Jesus Christ. I wasn't going to say I remember them days. I probably won't. I don't know. Because I'd have just been born. But anyway. Yes, that was there. You could basically say there that apparently the good old boys of Larry and Paul saying not, while at the same time saying there's too much news on the royal family not enough news on the royal family. Now I think there's not enough news, news basically saying why isn't that sweaty nonce heading over to America to take his medicine, the sweaty nonce. But according to what do they call that former Tory MP, who said, we're talking too much about that sweaty nonce, Andrew. His name escapes me now. It's with Alistair Campbell. He does that podcast with him. I've forgotten his name now. I'm sure somebody in the chat will tell me. His name's escaped me. So apparently he said, we're talking too much about him. No, I don't think I think we're not talking enough about him. Because I think he should be dragged over there kicking and screaming. Because one thing's for certain, he will not go over there willingly, will he? And hello there, my dear friend Gordon. How the devil are you? From Lancashire, threat for national security. Yes. Hope you're well. And hello, Flummox. Rory Stewart, that's it. Thank you, my dear friend. Couldn't think of his name. I knew it began with R, but I just couldn't think of his bloody name. I do apologise. That cough just caught me by surprise. Yeah, Rory Stewart, I think, what an asinine thing to say, you know. Yeah, just let him walk off into the sunset and forget about it. Because, let's be honest, I think we all know he's guilty of sin. And the reason why he will not set foot over in America, I can't remember where I was talking about. I think I was on Sunday Brunch where I mentioned it when I watched a podcast where they had this American lawyer said it's better for him to not go over there and have people believe that he's a sweaty nonce than for him to go over there and get absolutely banjaxed and to be proven to be a sweaty nonce. So, yes. Yes. Well, Trump aspect of the whole thing is probably the most interesting. Yes, I think so as well. It's I can ever beat a human. Yes. Yes, exactly. But yes, and but just right in, just as I just about to disappear. Hello, Jeannie Bottle. How are you? Hope you're very, very well. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're very, very well. Hope you've had a lovely day as well. Good to see you. But yes, it's because like we've been hearing, they're asking him to go over, help with their inquiries and all. There is no way he will head over. He will never go to America ever again, will he? I think there is no chance of that, will there? I think you know that, and I know that. He has no interest in helping them with their inquiries. But anyway, speaking of one sweaty nonce, we'll head off to another sweaty nonce. Yes, we will. But this one's across the pond. I think you know where we're heading on this one. Yes. So, yes, we have yes, you were heading over to see the orange one. Yeah, where Trump lies in the skies and he can't tell the truth about anything. And yes, we're heading over to, you could say, our American roving reporter, the one, the only, Maggie Reed. Yes, take it away, Maggie Reed. How many times does he lie here?
Donald Trump, question over here.
You can ask anything you want.
How many times can you lie in the sky?
How transparent is the Trump administration? Nothing to hide. Ronald Reagan loved tariffs. They did a fake ad yesterday. They were caught. President, I like him a lot. He likes me a lot, I believe, and respects me, and I think he respects our country a lot. Most prices are down. If you look at energy and all the, I have things down. The price is down, like I did with eggs. So we're going to get the price of beef down, and I'm going to make sure the cattle ranchers don't get hurt. That was Biden's fault. A lot of this is Biden's fault, too. The Democrats are holding it up. They want $1.5 trillion for people that came out of prisons for illegal aliens. And I like Elon. I've always liked Elon. Elon's good. Look, he's a nice guy. And he's a very capable guy. It's probably 20 or 25 million people, the real number. Any place we touch is going to do well. I have the best poll numbers I've ever had. I mean,
Isn't this the classic weave? He's just basically just, you could say, just talking utter toss and just saying the first thing that pops into his head, and classic weave bollocks.
just solved 8 wars. I have my best numbers ever. JD, obviously, the vice president is great. I think Marco's great. They have Jasmine Crockett, a low IQ person. They have AOC's low IQ. The exams that I decided to take when I was at Walter Reed, I took.
Yes, the cognitive decline exam. You know, you only take that exam if you're going absolutely cacamamo between the ears, and that's exactly what's happening to him. Is it? Have you noticed his the two people who he's calling low IQ, both women, and both women. You could say of a certain colour as well. To a certain degree.
Those are very hard. The first couple of questions are easy. A tiger, an elephant, a giraffe, you know. They couldn't come close to answering any of those questions. I did. I got an MRI. It was perfect. You know, the doctor said some of the best reports they've ever seen. I hit them all pretty good. I'm a pretty good golfer.
Oh dear, here we go. Oh dear. Oh, this don't look good. Oh, no.
38 club championships, that's pretty good. And our country's doing so well economically. It's doing so incredibly well.
Holy shit.
Yes. How many lies do you think you picked out of all that lot? Oh, good God. There'll have been a lot, won't there? There most certainly will have been a hell of a lot of bollocks of lies in there. But we will just gonna refresh the time. Oh. Right, give it a quick sec. I noticed it was stalling there on me, so give it a bit of a quick refresh, and then we will crack on. Right. Yes. Yeah, you're not wrong. Local down in Cacamamo. Yeah. Debenture exam, right? Oh, Donna, yeah, you're such a stable genius. Not wrong. I had a Torah lecture in uni, like Rory. He was a good guy, fundamentally, but very politically different to me. Good lecturer. Oh, well, fair enough, you know. Wasn't such a weave as a wee. He was talking complete piss. Yeah, you're not wrong there, Flummox. Yes. So, yes, if all of the Tory party were like him, I still wouldn't vote for them, but I wouldn't have such visceral hatred. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Because, like, because like you get the feeling that they have their own fundamental political beliefs, but we seem to have a party that's in opposition that they don't really have any political beliefs. They're just basically just trying to follow what our Nigel Foghorn of ignorance is doing, and they'll change direction just to suit in a desperate attempt to suit their political needs. Hello, Ella. How are you? I hope you do it. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're very, very well. Yes. Good to see you. Hope you've had a lovely day. Yeah, he's just jealous no matter how much Ron Sealy uses, he can't get the skin tone. Yeah. Yeah, he just looks a mess, doesn't he? Totally agree. And yes. Yeah, you're not wrong there. Truth reduced under my presidentship. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah. Yeah, you know, he sure loves spewing shit out of his mouth to distract everyone from the Epstein files. Yeah. That's all it basically is, isn't it, really? It's just basically just like, how many days now has government been shut down, all in a desperate attempt to stop the Epstein files being released and whatnot? My God. It's like, I remember seeing them images of that plane crash. I don't know how many have died so far and that, but when I looked at it, I thought, whoever on that plane, I think there was absolutely no chance of them surviving. That was just like a proper explosion. I think they'll have been disintegrated. God, Jesus Christ, my heart goes out to. But I certainly would not want to be flying. And I certainly wouldn't want to be flying around in America at this certain situation, would you? Well, yeah. Well, it's one of them situations where what do you least hate? You know, Stewart over Johnson. If I were given the choice, well, at least Stewart seems more sane compared to Johnson, doesn't he? So if you were in that situation, it'd be a case of what do you least hate, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, I don't always agree with Stewart, but I believe he does and says what he does because he genuinely believes it, not because he wants to get on the. Yeah, I think that's the same thing as well. Because like he did go to Eton, he's born with a silver spoon in his mouth, and let's be honest, he's never ever going to experience the trials and tribulations that we'll ever have to deal with. He'd be like other people. He'll just fall upwards, won't he? Because that's the where he's been brought up, aren't he? Hello, Chris Fisher. How are you, my friend? I hope you're very, very well. Good to see you. Stream of unadulterated bullshit. I doubt if Trump TriQ would even register in. No, I don't think it will either. I think his brain's turned to mush. Because like you don't even need to ask somebody to basically examine him. You know, is it neuron surgeon or something like that? They'll just say basically, I don't need to. It's clearly obvious. His cognitive decline is just clearly obvious and there for everybody to see. Right, we just complain if we mention Maggie, but a lot of economic policy currently stemmed from her vision of the 80s. Yeah, absolutely. And I've... It's like, I'll when I go watch the football tomorrow, and guarantee I'll bump into a friend of mine, a right reform cultist, and I usually say, never pegged you as a Maggie fan really, and you could see him just starting to his eyes start to twitch and he look as if to me, will you just fuck off? Yeah, well, your mate is a proper right Thatcherite, you know. And he, and I always say, go on, name me five policies you like from reform, but not one of them can be about immigration. And you just watch them just steam coming out of their ears because let's be honest, we all know that when it comes to anything other than immigration, they've got nothing of the hello trip. Oh yeah, hello trip. How are you, my friend? Hope you're well. Yeah. Well, exactly. You hit the nail on the head there. He'll never ever need a quid for a shopping trolley, will he? Spot on. He'll have somebody else doing it for him, won't he? Without doubt. But anyway, speaking of the mango Mussolini, how would you like to see this fantastic, brilliant? Well, you could say absolutely fantastic, brilliant Halloween costume. Whoever made this has got this spot on. Look at the ball sack. Now that is a ball sack and a half, is that? Yes, that is a ball sack and a half, is that? Brilliant. Absolute genius. I have to show you this, but this is... Remember when it came to the ridiculous riots? Oh, will you bloody stop? Thank you. I've no idea what the fuck's going on here. Right. Oh, fuck off. Can't be arsed with it. It's only a quick one. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. But I have to say, these are my favourite clips because what that other clip was, I've no idea what was going on there, but it was a clip of I've forgotten his name now. Steve Inman. He does all these silly fights, and he did his American-based version of that clown getting his clock cleaned by his own team, own racist fans at Southport. But anyway, doesn't really matter, does it? These are my favourites. All I will say is, if you decide to wear something like this, we've seen this a few times, make sure that your mate doesn't have any fart spray, because you are at their mercy. And let's be honest, this is what you call boys will be boys, juvenile sense of humour. I have no idea what the fuck's going on here. Right, I'll restart it. Right. What I'll do is Right, we'll restart. I have no idea what the fuck was going on there. Right. I have no idea what's going on here. Give me... Right. Let's see if we can... I have no idea what's happened there, but I've just restarted my Twitter and let's see if it. Oops. Let's start again. Right. Right. I have no idea what was going on there, but it was just incredibly winding. It would. I have no idea what was going on, but anyway, we'll do it again. Right. As I say, these make me chuckle because, you know, cruel pranks are the funniest, aren't they? And this is just pure cruelty. You can hear me on this. At least you can hear me on that anyway. I've no idea what's going on with my mic. It's just making a pig's ear of it, but at least I can. I've got a mic on here which is so I've no idea what's happened with my mic. It's just suddenly gone. So what I'll do is I'll just stick with this one for the time being because I can't seem to get it to work. I've no idea what's happened with my equipment, and let's see if I can. No, it's I've no idea what's happened. Let's see if it works this time. You can see it, but you can't hear it, can you? I have no idea what's happened here. For some strange reason, there is no sound on this, and I don't understand why. Right, I'll just fiddle about. Let's see if it works. Ah. Now you can hear that, but I can't hear it now. This is... But... Hello, Cymru, how are you doing? Hope you're having a better time than I am. Oh, mine's going all to shit here. Can't hear a thing. But anyway, hope you're well, my friend. To be honest, I did. I had it all sorted. Everything was going fine and everything. And now all of a sudden it's just gone. I think my laptop is on its last legs. I think it's had its day, which is a bit of a shame because I do have a PC downstairs, but the trouble is that the internet down there is shit. And more often than not, if I try to do a live stream down there where my PC is, it will cut out. Without a shadow of a doubt, no two ways about it, it will cut out. And I have no idea what's caused this. 1 minute it was working, and then the next thing is just... Yeah, as I say, I could see it on the desktop audio. It works your end, but I cannot hear it on my end, and it's quite frustrating. See what I mean? See, you can hear that, I can't. So, just gonna try and... What?
I fucking knew you brought that.
Ah. Right.
I knew you brought that. I knew you.
Right. See, I have no idea what's gone on here. Because I'm just going to fiddle about with it. Right.
I knew you brought that, you motherfucker.
I'll say
I had a feeling you were.
no idea what's going on here. All of a sudden, it's just gone to shit. And I don't understand why. It's quite frustrating, really, because I have no idea what's... 1 minute it was working, and the next thing it's all gone to fucking shit. Let's have a try of that. No, I have no idea what's gone on. No, I can't hear a thing. I cannot hear anything. Right, let's... No. I have no idea what's gone on here. 1 minute it was working, not a problem. And then, all of a sudden, it's... just turned to shit. Right. Give me a quick sec. Let's have a look at the settings. The audio. No.
Oh, fuck. Damn it, Tyler, I knew you brought that. I fucking knew you brought that, you son of a bitch.
No, I Right. Let's you can hear that. I cannot. Yeah, all my wires are plugged in. This is not good. It's not looking good, is it? Fuck's sake. Everything is just turning to shit. Oh, fuck's sake. I have no idea what's gone on here. Oh dear. No, sir, I cannot. And now we're having encoding overload as usual. Oh dear. All turning to shit. Right, I'll turn that off. Right, no idea what. That's right, I will get rid of that. It's all gone to shit. Oh, right, at least we've stopped that little bit. It's not looking good, is it? For fuck's sake. Here we are. Fuck off. Thank you. Right, well, what? No, it's not really. I don't really understand what's happened here. 1 minute it was working, then the next it's all gone to shit. I can hear it now. But it's coming out of my speakers on the laptop, so I have no idea what's going on here. But I think that's how the best way to do it is because for a simple reason, my Focusrite thing has gone to shit, died a death. So's my mic, but I've got a microphone on my webcast, web phone. Well, on my web webcam. That's the word I'm after. I'm still having encoder problems. So this is not good looking well, is it? But oh dear. Right. Let's have a little look at stream settings, output. Let's see. Drop the video bit rate down a little bit. See, we'll go from there. We'll soldier on best we can do it. I know it's not brilliant, but it's the best I can do at the moment. As it's all... Yeah, it's all... Yeah, it's just... Hello, one angry pagan. How the devil are you? Hope you're well. Not having the best of times, my friend, but you know, soldiering on. Never mind. Right, what we'll do is we'll carry on with what we're doing here, and then and just try and carry on with it. It's not the best, but still having problems with it. It's I can see myself. We'll see how it goes for the next 10 minutes. If it don't work, if it doesn't crack, then we might. If it's still having problems with it, I might have to just call it quits. Because there's no right going for us at the moment. It's like I think lastly you want to see me wittering on nonsense for at least another hour. No, certainly not. Although what I might do is I might turn this off, give it another go, and see how it goes. Might come back on live, see how that goes. But we'll see how this one goes. Now this is hilarious. I have to say this just sums up things are going politically, and it's not really looking good. You can see it's starting to freeze. What I'll do is I'm going to stop the stream, and then I'm going to come back and see if I can sort it out as quickly as I can, because it's all going to shit. So what I will do is I will stop the stream,